97, The Truth and the Truth Act. Now, he's the mayor of the city of Milwaukee. He's a young man. Give him a chance. I only complain about things that I care about. What I want you to do is pretend like I'm in St. Louis. And now I'm asking the mayor and the common council president and the common council. Show me.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is Dr. Ken Harris.
You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. Let me do this now because I know later. No worries. It's Monday. What can I say? The weekend is over. It was Friday before I say it. It's Tuesday. What can I say? You're right. That's my out for when a mistake is made. You just kind of soldier on. Got to do what you got to do. So here's the deal. I have come to a conclusion. You ready? Milwaukee is a winning city. Like, don't you believe that? Milwaukee is a winning city. Every year, we break records. We do great things in this city. We're coming up on the end of the year. It's a great year. All is right with the world. Hey, even the police department is aiming to get 30% women by 2030. 30-30. Anyway, 10 years from now. Think about that. They're already at 30% women. But don't you find it refreshing that whenever we think diversity, the first thing they think about is women? Why is that? But I digress. Along with that thinking, the last three, and I know everybody talked about it. I'm sure Tory Lowe talked about it. 3 years in a row, hey, we are a record-breaking city. Is that great? I think it's great. We break records, right? If you just hear it, you think, oh my gosh, you're a great city, right? Yeah, we broke our homicide record. 3rd year in a row. And so many times you hear about groups that say we're working on it. We have an Office of Violence Prevention. We have a diversity this. We have a diversity that. We have this. We have that. We've got legacy organizations. We've got groups in the community. We're working to help be a record-breaking city by having, for the 3rd year in a row, top homicides from the year prior. Hey, Mr. Mayor, what are you doing? What are we doing? You know, I find it funny because I've sat in meetings in organizations. We're talking $1 million organizations where 1 or 2 people in leadership think they're going to tell everybody else what to do because their idea is so much better than everybody else's that they'll just tell everybody what to do and that'll be that. But then if something goes wrong, it's in your execution, not their idea. Who's in a room with like dozens of experts and then don't ask them what they think, or only ask the ones that are going to cherry pick and only tell you what you think you want to hear? But once again, I digress. Why? Because a lot of people make assumptions. And based on what they think they're correct. They believe they're correct about anything that needs to be fixed, and then they start fixing it. Where's the data on the victims? Where's the data on the the actors? Where's the data on the conditions that were present when something occurred, when a crime occurred? No, we don't want to look at that. You know why? Because I think what I think causes it is right. And that's what we do. Everybody has ideas. Everybody thinks and makes assumptions about, like I was in a conversation yesterday and somebody said such and such happened. Someone else said, oh, that's why. See, that happened because. And I'm like, you don't have any information about the people. You don't have any information about what conditions were in place. You have no idea. You know, those people shoot and kill each other. Those people use drugs because, with zero information. And then you go off and try to correct the problem on an ill-fated assumption. And so now we have people all over the city and all the organizations. Everybody says their way is right. Education's right. Stopping fentanyl is right. Stopping drug abuse is right. All these people are right, but yet all together as an aggregate, including city government, they have failed the citizens and the taxpayers of the city of Milwaukee. And that's unfortunate. I think somebody might have put out an advisory. I'll have to find it. I can't even find my cell phone. I saw an advisory earlier, and that was it. And to be honest with you, when I saw the person who put it out, you know, it kind of struck me that, yeah, that's something that person would do. I hope it wasn't about the holiday drive. But then again, that's what we do. 2:37 in the afternoon, record homicides, mayor puts out a 2022 annual holiday drive. Right. Now, I know I'm being a little over the top. I know I'm going, well, you know, you're just complaining about, but I need data so I can get a solution in place. So I guess what I'll do is I will stop complaining and start putting ideas out into the city so that they can just use it. I don't have to get paid. I don't have to be acknowledged because they won't do it anyway. But at some point, everybody seems to have a hunch about how we fix the city. If you are doing shopping for Black Friday, I would be afraid. People are going to be off from work. People are going to be all over the place. And it's unfortunate that I say it, but the police had better be on point. Because I'm fearful. But everybody has a hunch about this is how we fix it without any information. But then again, I guess if we keep repeating things, if we keep talking about it, right? But then I realized, it's just a hunch. It's a hunch in search of a second opinion.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.
Hey everyone, I'm Melanie Ricks from the new 1017